Alright, well, if you hear any really loud noises like heavy machinery moving a tree off of my house, that's because there's heavy machinery moving a tree off of my house. Yeah, you know, sometimes you're just playing a game and then suddenly the power goes out because there's a hurricane going through and there's water dripping on your PlayStation 5 and you're trying to figure out where that hole in the roof came from, and then you hear a crunching sound and a tree's fallen on your house and crushed the front of it and poked a few holes in the roof, and there's a small water feature that is growing rapidly in the living room, and you know, that's life. What can you do? Sometimes you just carry on, you know. The next day you get someone to move the tree, and I'll hope that the insurance adjuster will give you enough money to get the holes in the roof repaired, because you don't have it, and maybe you bought some X-Real Air glasses to use for editing in a 3D space, and maybe you immediately return them, because that's $450 you're probably going to need for the holes in your roof. You know, sometimes these things just happen. You know, sometimes these things just happen. What can you do in those situations besides just play and enjoy wonderful video games like, of course, Stellar Blade? Of course, right now we have the unknown present, so a sentinel called in asked you to follow him. He might be a bit strange, but follow along for now. Do you know who else might be a bit strange? Is today's executive producer, Jake Yates. I can't say that. They're on the Discord. They're lovely people. All of the patron supporters are, if you would like to join them. Patreon.howdyfolks.net, link in the description. Not my best plug. You know what? Maybe calling the people who help support you strange, not a good call. They'll think it's funny, though. They're all pretty lighthearted over there. I'll tell you who is strange, though, is this in individual, who we're going to see again as soon as we hop down here. We already saw all this. I think that what's happened is the game kind of went a couple steps backwards because I yoinked the power cord out of it. This isn't a bit, by the way. This isn't a joke. All right? After the power went out, as the hurricane was coming through, and I thought, well, if that's the worst of it, we'll be fine. I heard drip, 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 and that's when I discovered that the PlayStation 5 and my gaming PC were both located directly under a small leak that I'd never seen or experienced before. Both were soaked, and unfortunately the power was off, but I don't know if it had been dripping before that. Likely it was, so I disassembled them, completely stripped them down, set them out to, like, dry out. You know, I was going to put a fan on them, but there was no power. And then while I was in the process of laying all of that out with a towel and getting a bucket for the leak in the ceiling, big crunching noise and thud, and the house shook and a tree fell. The PlayStation 5 is fine, apparently. It seems to be running okay. You know, I haven't tested the gaming PC yet, but it should be thoroughly dried. You know, I laid it out. We'll see. We'll see. Let's open up this crate, because apparently we've gone back to, I think, just before that moment. I hope we haven't gone down further than that. This guy had, like, the worst password ever. Was this crate here to begin with, and could we have guessed that all along, I wonder? I actually don't know. Is there anything else we need to do before we progress? Actually, we should go ahead before we go down that hallway and have a chat once again with Kaya, or Kaya, if you're so inclined. But you shouldn't be. Like we're just gonna skip through this as quick as we can. Oh, I was hoping that she would sell ammo, because we desperately need ammo, but that's not the case. What we will do is go ahead and top off all of our polymers, just so we'll be yeah, nice! Want to make sure that we have enough for our next outfit build here in the near future. We're also going to need to go rest, as well as... No, thank you, Kaya. Or Kaya. Which is probably how it's actually pronounced. It is, as confirmed right there by Eve. The ASMR voice gets me every time. I guess we're gonna pursue the mysterious individual down here, see what this is all about.
All the way here. What for?
Hey, relax. I'm just the messenger. Take this.
What? This is a terminal.
I don't know what the passcode is. What do you want me to do here?
This device is locked with a quantum passcode. What do you expect me to do with it?
You're asking the wrong person, Angel. I was just told to give you that terminal in secret.
Is this where we learn how to do quantum passwords? And then we can go back to Eidos and get that first chest that we found? Damaged device. Okay, that's it then. It's just started. An unknown present. We completed the mission. It's done. What do I do now, sir?
There's nothing more I can tell you. Good luck, Angel.
What do you mean? What am I supposed to do with this? Absolutely no prompting whatsoever. We're just kind of done. Well, let's have a look. We have planned to clean Earth, received a strange distress signal. It seems like Adam knows something about it, and he has provided the location of the signal. Travel to the scrapyard in the Wasteland to check the signal source. We'll go ahead and tentatively start tracking that. But also, do you reckon that it could be one of these many other exclamation marks on the map that could potentially lead us to sort of the next stage of this operation? If so, I would very much like to pursue that now, rather than return to the wastelands outside. Locate the source of the distress signal. I mean, should we, or should we go ahead and do something else more local? I have not been paying enough attention to know which of those exclamation marks could potentially be new, as opposed to ones that were already there beforehand. You know what? I'm gonna say that we stay here, we stay in town, and we go have a look at whatever this mission is. And the reason for that is, if I'm not mistaken, and I think I've learned the lay of this place pretty well now, that's the wrong way to go, and you see how quickly I figured it out. Pretty sure this quest is right here out in front of the hair salon, and I would very much like to cut my hair. I mean, I love Eve's hair, don't get me wrong, but if we could change it, it'd be cool. What happened to your face, bud? It's missing some pieces. I don't like the way you're looking at me.
How dull.
I went through a lot of effort to make this outfit, sir. I think I look quite good in it. Is the implication that we're gonna go get a haircut because this stranger called us dull? Is that what this is? Is he just like, I can't have strangers thinking I look dull? Alright, no, we'll bite. Let's see what he's got to say about it.
Hey,
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, it's me.
what do you mean, dull?
Oh,
Ooh.
I guess you heard that.
Yeah, no, I heard you being
Sorry about it,
sassy.
Angel.
I wasn't asking for an apology. I just wanted to know why you said that. What is this place?
This is my shop, Gwen Hair Salon. I'm Kasim, the hairstylist.
And where does the Gwen come from?
I style your hair so you feel better and confident. Your hair looks great. It's full of potential.
Well, thank you.
But that potential is hidden at the moment. That's why I said it is dull.
Is that so? Are you saying you can make my hair less dull?
Don't fall for
Of
it.
course.
Don't let him
But
define our
I don't
beauty
have the
standards.
proper tools with me right now.
That's for me.
Those so-called scavengers stole them. I can't run a business without my tools. But then they probably just threw them away. Those tools would be useless to them.
Then why did they take
Thrown
them?
away? Where?
The dump.
Things like that usually end up in the landfill in the wasteland.
Okay. I can look for them. In return, you will style my hair.
Sounds good to me. I'm missing 3 items: scissors, hair dryer, and hair straightener.
Understood.
I'll be waiting here, Angel.
What awkward delivery he had right there at the end. What is this? Gwen, I will never forget you. Kay. What happened to Gwen? Maybe Gwen went into the memory repository scam that's being ran here, that we think is a scam that we have no proof of. Well, we certainly made the right decision by not immediately rushing out of town, because now we have 2 things to do in the desert. That's 2 different things. Plans to clean Earth. I don't know why it's showing that there when it's absolutely in the wasteland. Also, I forget constantly that one does not simply fast travel using the map. Some folks who don't like fast travel mechanics will probably be a little bit more accepting of this, where you have to go to a terminal in order to fast travel. Me, I've never been the type of guy to care about them. Like, I will admit, yes, there's something to having to make a journey somewhere, at least the first time. But when you get 40 hours into a game and you just need to hop back and forth to a couple of cities real quick, I love me a fast travel. You know, I understand you could choose not to use them, but I also understand that once you have them, it's kind of hard to just choose not to. I get that. I fully get that. Something else that I fully understand is that it's tempting often to come over here to the repair console and have a look at the things that we could upgrade and things that we could, you know, construct. Like, for instance, Sporty Yellow is my favorite outfit in the game. Oh, I'm gonna love this so much. Look, it's not as, I understand, visually appealing, probably, as some of the outfits, although to some folks this might be like peak visual appeal, and I get it. This is the look here, ladies. If you're ever wondering like what really draws a man's eye, It's this right here. This is the drip. I love this. This is wonderful. It's my new favorite outfit. We're going to come back to this one. We'll build other outfits. You know, we'll wear them. We're going to come back to this one. This one is fantastic. It's got great vibes. It's great energy. Hold on, no, I need you to sprint, because I don't want to have to... Oh, shoot. Look, a house falling on your tree... You know what I mean. Can be very detrimental to your memory of how mechanics work, okay? Be easy on me here. A full 36 hours have passed since that time. Actually, wow, yeah, a lot's happened in the last... Not even full day, but day and a half. A full 36 hours have passed since we defeated that fella who lives in the... So that's Plan to Clean Earth. And this is the dump, I guess. We've got first customer stuff. And then this is the main quest. So we could use the telephone system, but we're just gonna run. I don't mind. Maybe we'll fight some things along the way, get some free XP. But what I was going to say is now already out of my mind. Oh yeah, no, a full 36 hours passed since that time we defeated that big guy underground in that cave. So, hello, did you see me? Are you just beelining to me? Oh shoot, there's another one. Okay. Alright, wait a minute. I didn't even get prompted to do anything there. Oh, you know what? We've not even rested, so we have no heals. My timing's all off of everything. We do know, fortunately, where there is a camp located, which is like right down this way here, at the bottom of this hill. We're still gonna fight everything on the way. Hold on. Now, if I sneak up on this guy, oh shoot, they're definitely gonna see me. If I execute him from behind, we get some health back, right? No, he's definitely heading towards me, isn't he? Yeah, no, I don't think I'm getting away from him. And that's okay, he's one of the little ones, so we nailed that. What we'll do is we'll go down here. We'll stop at this little rest spot right around the corner. Okay, we'll rest up, we'll get all our stuff back. And then what we will do, I think it's at the top of the hill if I'm not mistaken. There's nothing back there, is there? Have we gone back there before? I've just run completely off the map. Holy smokes! That save, though! How about that? Yeah, there's a little bit of an extreme nano element. Hot diggity. What a maneuver on my part. That's a YouTube short waiting to happen, isn't it? We will rest at this rest spot. We'll go collect the stuff in the junkyard, and then we'll head north for the other quest. And we'll... Well, that's embarrassing. After the previous events, that's just a shame, isn't it? Alright, got all our stuff restored, and we're right within the vicinity of these objects. So let's have ourselves a look around here. Can I find them by doing a pulse? I just did a pulse. You know what? Maybe that's why we would want to go down here.
It's an absolute treasure trove of all manner of junk.
We didn't go down here before because we were trying to progress the main plot. And now we're coming down here.
Let's get started.
I'm here for it, Adam.
Scissors, hairdryer.
Those are scissors. So, I mean, they're more like gardening shears. You see the size of those things? What kind of hair is he cutting? I guess it's android hair. Maybe it's tougher than your average hair. Is that all that was down here? Really? Not even a can to be found. Okay, the next one's going to be over here on the other side of Gun Dude. But I'm aware that there's also Man with Shield back there. I can't get around these guys fast enough to do any kind of stealthy executions, so we're not even going to try. We're just going to bash him to death as quick as we can. And then hopefully we can sneak behind this fella. If I could get up here, I could jump on him. I don't know if that counts as a stealth attack. Eve, thank you. I think it might be a different sort of attack vector, the jump on top of from above attack, but it's still a one-shot. We definitely saw something sitting over here a second ago. What is this thing circling me? Everyone else saw that, right? Oh, that's an explosive barrel. That was a trap is what that was. Maybe we ought to set them all off. Maybe we ought to hit all of the exploding barrels, because maybe what we're looking for is underneath here somewhere. Not all of them have exploding barrels, it seems. Ooh, hold on. There we go. I have no idea what we just picked up. What did that look like? A straightener. Okay. And then the final bit is over here. Oh, inside of this! We did go inside of here and then immediately bail on it before, because of the fellas that were in there. But we're gonna head in now, and also I see that thing lit up, so it looks like we can drop a rope from it to maybe get up and down a little bit more quickly in the future. Yeah, I really wanted to be stealthy, but that did not quite work out. Are those gonna fall on top of me, even though I'm, like, right here next to you? Have you just, like, doomed yourself, potentially? Because I would appreciate if that was the case. It doesn't look like that is going to be the case now, though. So, has our leveling up made us just more powerful, or are these guys not as bad as they were the first time we fought them? Or was that batch we fought previously... Oh, if we'd come over here, we could have seen the giant egg sooner. We could have seen the giant egg sooner from over there as well. Is this area different than... Oh, it kind of looks like it... Oh, no! Eve! Eve! I feel like I can't be held responsible for that. I feel like that's not on me that time. It's alright. It's okay. Not upset. Not angry. I'm a little bit upset. I'm a little bit perturbed. More than anything else. I wouldn't even say I'm angry. Oh gosh. Yeah, they will attack each other, apparently. Not that it looks like it damaged them, but like that's a game mechanic we're talking about that. You know, like if they don't have friendly fire, that's a game thing. In the real world, that would have absolutely damaged his comrade. So does he just not care? Where is the final... What am I looking for? We got the scissors. Oh, a dryer. I thought it was going to be like right over here. Is it right outside the gate? No, thankfully it's inside of this car. How did these things get so spread about? Isn't that odd? This is what Chasm lost. I don't want to return right now, though thank you for the offer. I appreciate that. So let's see. Am I supposed to do this in some other different way? I guess yes. Just gently walk off the edge. See, it's funny because that's what I did right there. What happened to this fella? That's on me. Scavenger 188's advice. It is the law of nature that all wounds heal with time. Earth has no exception. If only those damn Natibas would disappear, then Earth could heal. What if you're the infection, Mr. Android Man? We're really digging down with this theory. Is that all there was on this ledge to find? I kind of expected this to be a bit more... Oh, hold on. Have what we just done here have we just made a connection point between... I don't think we've been down here before. We've been over here where that big ship is, but we've not been down this way. Okay, well, what we'll do is we'll follow the route here, and then we'll head back up and back over to here. Should be nice and simple. I don't reckon I'll get super distracted with anything. You know, oh, I see you. That's dumb. Do I have more ammo, by the way? Yay! That's what I'm looking for. I'm not gonna let myself get too distracted with fighting things and finding things, you know. My main goal is gonna be to try to slip past. If we find campsites, activate them, but otherwise I really just want to get to the next quest objective. Do you reckon we're too close to this fella? Oh, I reckon we got this. No, we don't! Last possible second! What I need, sir, is for your peripheral vision to be a little bit worse. Goodness gracious me. He got some hits in on me. Now, this guy's not moved. So I don't know what his story is. I don't know what sense of longing he has. I don't know what family he's lost that's got him just feeling introspective and not paying attention. Do we feel like there's definitely something up there? I feel like there's definitely something up there. So these guys are not synced up, which means that this guy's walking this way, while the other guy is walking the other direction. So the question is, can I get to him before he turns back around? Can I make it before he gets turned around enough? Yes, I can. But was there a reason? No, because apparently there is nothing up here. It's not a campsite, is it? Also, bottom? What do you reckon that's advertising? Bottom what? Oh, this is a campsite. Well, hot diggity, activate this sucker. Not one of the fancy supply depots, but enough. It's enough here. We're not going to use it right now, but I'm glad... Oh, okay. See, there's stuff hidden around this wasteland. There's like that thing there that I kind of feel like I need to go get. Oh, jeez. I got to time this right. Oh, yes, this is it. This is it. This is it. This is it! Because now if I do this, I should be able to then chain it. Oh, I didn't quite kill him. I mean, enough. It got him enough. Yeah, that was still good. Oh, fella. He didn't just die. He got burnt to a crisp. We were tricked. The city of Zion doesn't exist. Let's go back to the Matrix, okay? Fine, do what you want. I'll go back by myself. Is he burnt, or is he just kind of dirty? Does he just have some dirt on his body? It wouldn't be surprising, because, like, you see his arms, they look kind of reddened. Like they're bloody, like they've been, like, boiling in the sun. I think maybe he's just beaten up and a little bit... I can't tell. It doesn't actually matter, one way or the other. What matters is that he's dead and it's a tragedy. Unable to hold more oh, okay, it's ammo. Gotcha. Here's a climby boy, used to climb on top of things. But I can't figure out where I would need a climby boy. Perhaps back that way? It's something to figure out later, I know that much. Ooh, sorry about that, you big ugly ghoul. More polymers, always nice to have more. We can buy seemingly an unlimited supply, but it's nice to just find some. I did say I was not going to allow myself to be distracted by everything down here, and then I proceeded to let myself get distracted by everything down here. Can I, like, shoot this guy to get his attention, draw him away from the other two, deal with him by himself, where he's no threat, and then, once he's dead, make my way down there and assassinate those guys, maybe even in a chain? Is that possible? Feels like it could be. I'm worried about that other guy not being close enough for a chain, though. He's not, and unfortunately he was close enough to get triggered. Man, I feel like all of my timing is off now. I cannot get these dodges right. That one was correct, but that's like a unique situation. It really does feel like maybe the timing wasn't different on that big boss. Maybe I've just lost it. I can't do the dodges right. And that bodes ill. You know what? There's a lot of stuff down here that we're gonna come back for later. Okay, I mean, I got my timing down on the dodge, or on the block, the parry. It's called a parry, a perfect parry. So we've made it back up to familiar territory. Now it's just about slipping past all these bow rock hordes. Oh! So that was a beta energy skill. That was good. Okay. So this is the point we've not been to before. We came down there, activated that camp, and went that away. But we've not been this way yet. And it looks like what we want to do is either go straight ahead and then veer to the right, or go down here and meander through all of this. I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to. What I am going to do is get this guy. Very satisfying. Oh, I should have expected this to be defended. And that's... oh, darn, I was gonna say that's not a whole lot of defense they've levied out against this. Oh my gosh! We're gonna die! Take the healing! Take the healing! Why is it the bow rock suddenly that are giving us all the grief? Goodness me! Come on, little one. Jeez! I don't know. I don't know. We're having a... maybe I'm thrown off because there's a tree on my house still. If I can, like, stealth my way over here... There's a phone that's going to be super convenient for getting around the wastelands in the future that I'd very much like to get activated. And then, from there, instead of fighting this guy down here one-on-one, can I do this? No? Yes? I was trying to jump on him, and that didn't quite pan out.
At this time, I have limited mobility due to an accident. I kindly request your assistance.
That's kind of what happened the other day that petrified me. But I'm kind of used to it now because I hear from him every so often. This is the direction we want to go in, towards... Digger? Is that what I'm heading towards? Is it going to be a pot with legs and a claw arm? Is that what's awaiting me? Because if so, I'm pretty excited by the concept. The prospects are opening up and looking very positive here. Ooh. So... what's the story? Is this a canyon in a desert? Or is this the kind of world where the oceans are all dried up now? And we're walking along sort of the ruins of the ocean floor. I guess there was still ocean. You know what? I keep forgetting we do see the Earth from the sky at the beginning of the game when we're bombarded by... presumably... actually, I still don't know what bombarded us. Was it the Natiba? They just don't seem like they're operating heavy machinery, and they don't seem like they have big cannons to shoot us out of the sky. I'm still waiting for that twist that humanity is alive and well in other parts of the world, and are just doing their best to fight against this android menace that is Mother Sphere and Eve. Are we the baddies? Like, that's gonna be the twist. And I'm okay with it, because the Natiba are disgusting little gremlins, and even if they serve on behalf of humanity, I don't like them. So I'm happy to keep destroying them, but ultimately, if it comes down between humanity and androids, you know, man and Eve, Eve's gotta go. I'm picking my people, and I'm sticking with them, okay? You can't be mad at me for it. You do the same, I assume. This has gotta be where we're supposed to go. Scrapyard, and this is our guy. He's not quite a pot with legs, but he's close enough. He is definitely close enough.
Hello. My name is Digger.
Of course it is.
As you can see, I've been involved in an accident. I kindly request your assistance.
I don't think I should attack this drone. Smaller drones don't usually have a language system installed. What's going on here?
I told you were gonna like this.
I'm currently incapable of projected conversation. Energy levels low. I will remain unable to escape unless you perform a manual reset on the claw crane system. Please operate the ticker, buzzer, and clunker in that order. They're located here at this dump site. I kindly request your assistance.
The ticker, the clicker, the buzzer, the dunker, the big claw arm. I really actually had no idea what order those were presented in or shown in, because I wasn't paying enough attention and didn't realize it would be important. So, gosh darn it. We have all the... Oh no. This whole place is it's a jumping puzzle. Oh, it's all one big mystery. Do you think if we ask him again, he'll tell us what order they need to be in? And maybe show them to me again?
Remaining energy has reached critical level.
Yeah.
You must operate the
ticker, the buzzer, and the clunker.
In that order to reset the claw crane.
But you're not going to show them to me
Thank
again.
you for your continued humanitarian assistance.
Okay. This is tricky. Does it tell me what... I'm trying to move right now. The game just kept me locked in place there for a second. Do you think that it says what is which? Have mercy on us. Do not enter... Okay, so there's no mention of what is where. Unless it's super obvious and I'm not seeing it. I did see a chest up here, though. So that's priority number one. Hello. Grab the... Eve? Eve, this is unnecessary. Eve, you got... What? Is it... What's happening here? Grab the ladder. Eve? Eve. Why are you like this? Come on. We're centered right... Eve? So help me, Eve. Eve, you are literally making contact with it. Your hands... You're butting up against it at this moment. What are we supposed to... Am I supposed to grab hold of this thing? Okay, you know what? We'll come back to this. Can I sit on this couch? Do I want to? You can, but... I mean, we probably have lice now or something. Okay. So I've negotiated my way up here now and located an extreme polymer material. That's where that chest is over there. There's no way to get there from here. My man has a lot of tube TVs, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense because this game was set after, what was it, the 22nd century or something? So why did all these tube TVs still around? And why are there so many naked statues? Why are they all men? Got a lot of questions for this digger fellow. Do you reckon he digs up ancient relics from the bygone days of ancient Earth? Actually, that could be it. So what console is this? Which one is this? And is he going to tell me it's wrong? Hello? Definitely can't activate this one right now. Oh. Oh! This is more so what we were anticipating. This is Spotter. Look at his look at a little fella with little legs, his little claw arm. As we are perplexed, bewildered, and unsure of how to progress, I'm going to move this thing here because I see yellow. So that's like a clear point of progression. And we've got ourselves a button. First in the operation, I guess? I think we've done the correct thing then. That's a big whirly. I don't know, if we do them out of order, I don't know if the whole thing resets. You'd like to hope not. Okay, so now we're tracking the quest, which I wasn't doing before. I know, okay, I do know. But now that should show us where the controls are. So there's another control up there, and another one back here. I don't know where to move this one to unless it's just right up here, which seems like that can't be correct. Oh, because it's not. You can go back here, though. Ah. Do I have to carry it? What is this? Oh. Got it. You gotta use the forklifts, is what we're gonna call these things. They're don't really look like forklifts, more like some kind of baggage haulers. We gotta use those to get this open, so we can carry... Actually, I don't know what this is. I have no clue. It's some kind of supply container? We gotta get it through here somehow. It's convenient that they've left all these, you know, supply containers that can move with the slightest touch due to some kind of future magic technology, lying around in places where you might need to, you know, climb up on top of things, which is not what their actual use case is. It just so happens. Am I doing this in the right order, or have I messed something up? Hopefully, if I mess it up, you know, at least we're leaving behind the things we need to get to the places we gotta go, and the game will, you know, just tell me and maybe show me the controls again. Give me a second run through so I'll know. Because I definitely wasn't paying enough attention last time. This one's straightforward enough, though. Just move the large... You know what this is giving me vibes of? It's giving me vibes of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, when you had to move around those big contamination vacuums. And everyone was rightfully upset because it was very boring and it padded out a part of the game that desperately did not need padding. It was entirely unnecessary and should have been rightfully removed. Great game, though. Masterpiece of a game. Do I like it more than Remake? I don't know. I think there's more game in Rebirth, but I think there's just such a tight story told in Remake that I really appreciate. I think I like them both equally, but for different reasons. I gotta replay Remake, which is a bafflingly funny thing for me to say at this point, because... Not Remake, sorry, Rebirth. I just played it, it's a huge game. I just finished 16 and I have no desire to play through 16. I liked Final Fantasy 16, but I don't need to replay it. Rebirth, though, I'm like, I gotta give that another pass here soon. I don't know why.
Something seemed off to you.
Yeah, I think we did them in the wrong
Must have got
order.
the order wrong. What was it again? Ticker, buzzer, and clunker?
Confirmed.
But I don't know which is which, so this is a big hook. And then that up there... Ticker, clunker, I don't know, like the big thing over there didn't make any of those noises, so I genuinely just don't know what order he wants these in. Do you think it has anything to do with the noise that they make? Man, it sounded a bit like a clicker. I bet you the order is just the closest to him to the farthest away, which means we're still not getting the order right, but whatever. No, that's a clunker. That right there is a clunking sound. Fortunately, there's only 3 of them, so the amount of combinations to test here are pretty limited. We're not going to be here for a long time.
Does something seem off to you?
Yes, it does.
You must have gotten the order wrong. What was it again? Ticker, buzzer, and clunker?
Confirmed.
Well, that sounded like a tick. That sounded like a buzz. We know that up there sounds like a clunk. If you would just show me again, that would be appreciated.
Insufficient energy remaining. Switching to sleep mode. You must operate the ticker, buzzer, and clunker in that order to reset the claw crane.
Okay. In that case, I feel like the one up top, which sounds like a clunk, has got to be the last one. Oh my gosh, look at the name of this one. TCR. Ticker? Ticker? TCR Turbo. Let's go see what the next one is. There's no writing on this one. Maybe that guess was only ever wishful thinking. That the TCR meant ticker. Oh well, we're gonna continue forward. All I can think about right now is we'd be done if I'd paid attention. This sounds like a clunker, though. Listen to it.
Does something seem off to you?
You must have gotten the order wrong. What was it again?
Ticker, buzzer,
and
clunker.
clunker?
Confirmed.
Okay, well, at this point, I've got no more clues, so I'm just going to try them in every conceivable order. And closest to furthest is one we've not tried yet. Wait a minute!
Does something seem off?
Look at all of these! Look at all these clocks! This is the ticker!
What was it again? Ticker, buzzer, and clunker?
This is the ticker.
Confirmed.
Absolutely, this is the ticker. Look at all the clocks. You can hear the clicking. Okay, were all of those there before? Or did the game literally add them just now because it was taking mercy on me? Was it having pity? Was this a pitiable thing that it just did? Or were they always there? If that was just like always there and a really obvious clue. So we're looking for clunkers or we're looking for buzzers. I think we already did them in this order, didn't we? We did that. No, we did that, this. So this is the one order we've not done before. This could be buzzer. Could sound like a buzzer, I guess, depending on who you ask. So that's the ticker, that's the buzzer. This has got to be the clunker. Yeah! Look at us go. All we had to do was find the absurd collection of clocks. He's okay. He's full of air. Someone needs to get that, like, safety tag or whatever that is, that caution sticker off of him.
Looks like you're right. Well then, how about we go check on that drone?
Of course. How are you, little fella?
Thank you so much for your help. Hello, Adam. It has been some time. Would you kindly introduce me to this lady?
Of course, what's the word? Oh yeah, Angel.
Angel. That's the unofficial name for members of the Eve Airborne Squad.
I'm Eve. What happened to you? Drones like you aren't supposed to work this way.
Hello, Eve.
Why am I Eve, but
I
also there's an
am
Eve
Eve.
Airborne Squad?
I have innumerable thoughts concerning my existence, and I am capable of making fantastic plans.
I told you this would be fun. You see what I mean?
Adam, please don't interrupt. Eve, someday I would appreciate the opportunity to sit, at length, and share with you my fantabulous hypothesis.
I would love to hear that right now.
I thank you again for your assistance. May our relationship continue to prove constructive. I am willing to provide useful resources.
Like?
Okay.
So we've unlocked a new shop, basically, is what we've got here. Does he sell old clocks, pianos, and TVs that he's dug up out in the wastelands? Probably, if we're being honest. That's probably exactly what he does. I would like to buy my your finest clock!
A particularly unique drone digger.
Do you mean that in a good way or a bad way?
Well, maybe neither. Exactly. What
It's just
happened
an
to you like
observation.
this?
I don't know. At some point, the IoT in the network suddenly went offline. And at that moment, the Quantum Brains limiter was released.
Can something like that happen?
Apparently. Anyway, for me, my existence is the greatest question. Typically, I use the time I spend cleaning the environment to consider the question of myself.
It's what I do when I clean my house. Tell me about your shop. What do you sell? Affinity. I am aware of how Affinity works. I don't know why you're telling me this again. If your affinity is high enough, some merchants might tell you their secrets. Thank you, I guess. So what do you sell? We've got, you know what, let's go through these. We've got important items. So, weapon core, tumbler expansion module, drone upgrade module. What, you just sell these? He also sells nano elements in exchange for different bits and pieces. He sells glasses for Vitcoins, and we do have enough Vitcoins to buy out his entire stock if we want to. As well as, what are these? Okay, we got Plastic Hearts Volume 2, the Information Conspiracy, and Information Service Drones. And these are sold for micro motors, micro drives, micro coils. We're going to start with these. Information service drones. Beep beep. Much has been destroyed in the colony extinction. Drones stopped operating because the network went down and the infrastructure collapsed. However, it is more rewarding to do what you can instead of turning off the power, doing nothing, and letting yourself rust. I think this applies not only to me, who acquired artificial intelligence by chance, but to all drones. Beep beep. Many service drones have been abandoned in the wasteland. With a little help, these drones will be able to get back to work just like before. Perhaps Eve could get some useful rewards to beep. Okay, so the recommendation there is get the drones back online if we can figure out how to do that, and we have. We've been rescuing some from being stuck in places, and they've become useful little platforms for us to jump on. Plastic Hearts Volume 2. We found Volume 1 before, and I'm not really interested in reading it. Should we? This is Deneb, Altair, Vega. Behind the smog must have been full of starlight. Yes, most live without knowing the truth. That's terrifying. I can't go back now. Wait, the plug isn't straight. You should always try to look nice. You have a beautiful body after all. You're going to make it all crooked again. Haha, my small treasure, come here. Ah, not the memory terminal. Maybe we should have read the first one. Maybe we shouldn't have skipped that. I feel like I just read robot smut. But moving on. Information conspiracy. What is this? Beep beep. Abnormal historical data has been found in past data. I've confirmed that the phenomenon is called conspiracies. Conspiracies about the 3 mega companies are most common. This implies that a lot of people distrust giant businesses. Imagine. There's currently no way to confirm whether the information is true or false. However, please note that the data about conspiracies is consistent, with all usually ending in doubtful conclusions. Research has shown that the data can be found in small newspaper vending machine-like devices. I have information that these machines exist all over the world, even in Zion. If you are interested in finding past data, investigate the vending machines. That is all. Beep. We found out about some sort of ethnic cleansing happening that we theorized was the androids trying to wipe out the humans, but there you go. We're going to go ahead and buy out the entire stock of glasses, and I don't know, yeah, we'll equip these for right now. I accidentally equipped the first set as well. We're not going to equip those. I think, I don't know which set matches this outfit better. We're going to go ahead and stick with those because I've already equipped them.
Sad to see you go. I'll go back to environmental beautification.
You do that,
Farewell,
sir.
Digger.
Best of luck to you. We now know that we can come over here, and presumably if we increase our relationship with them, they'll have more personal things for us to buy, like more glasses.
Yes? What is it?
Do you remember the process in which your ego was first formed?
No.
Sending and receiving data, saving and processing. As I spent tens and then hundreds and then thousands of seconds in the learning process, eventually I learned that I was just myself.
Is that right? For me, it took 27,404,091 consecutive seconds of learning. That's quite disappointing. From what I've researched so far, there are no significant differences in the process of ego formation between other humans and myself. Not even in people as special as you.
I've never had a conversation like this with any of my comrades before. I can't help but think, what would Taki have said?
Do you think that there's going to be a twist where Taki is alive? Also, that was a weird series of questions. Also, I'm nowhere close to leveling up right now, but I'd like to. This is the only thing that I can buy as a drone upgrade module, and I was kind of curious if I bought that, how close it would get us, like in terms of the limited quantity items, I should say. If I bought a drone upgrade module, I'll be all out of micro coils, so I won't be able to buy anything else that requires a micro coil. But I already can't buy anything else aside from the nano and advanced and extreme nano elements. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll go ahead and buy one. There we go. Apparently we can buy 4 more, and that got us really close to leveling up. I kind of wanted to see what else he had on offer. Gosh, should we just go ahead and... We can get some more of these. Ooh, we're gonna have to buy a lot to complete this. Well, the maximum we can buy is 12, and then we'll be out of motor drives. Oh, we barely got there! Level 2, new products added. New glasses! All new glasses. You become good friends with Digger.
Increase in service satisfaction detected.
So I definitely want to come by and buy all of these, including these... I mean, the first thing I thought was Halo. I don't know why. They're called Laboratory. Brown horn-rimmed glasses, square frame glasses, and polygonal framed glasses. We gotta have them all. We gotta have all of them, but we don't have enough Bitcoins.
Eve, the time has finally come to test the fantabulous hypothesis.
I'm so excited.
Come again? The Oh, that thing you mentioned before. By the way, is that even a word?
That is irrelevant. What is relevant is how my fantabulous hypothesis could hold the solution to my problems. This is a device of my own creation. It is called a connection device. I designed it to transmit network bandwidth signals to Earth's orbit and allow me to directly contact Mother Sphere.
Digger, you can't be serious. If you were to suffer an attack from the security system, it could fry your quantum brain.
I am aware of that. My objective is to simply bring the network back online, even if only for a brief moment. Either my sentience will be regarded as a bug, and I will be reset to factory settings, or Mother Sphere will give me my answer, and my happily ever after.
I like how he does all of his emoting through that screen.
Preparations are almost complete. However, Eve, I must first acquire the network access code in order to utilize the access node. The solar tower in the Wasteland, Zion's scrap market, and the oasis of the Great Desert.
We've not been there yet.
These locations are where I last detected traces of its data. Your investigation would be most appreciated.
This is not going to end well.
I just remembered something. Didn't they mention earlier in the game that all the water on Earth had dried up? And I was like, no, there's water in that city. So, was there some sort of environmental catastrophe where the oceans dried up? I'm now actually a bit confused on the subject. I just wanted to see what was down here. I wanted to see how far it went. Oh, it leads to a door. That possibly leads to a shortcut back to some sort of main route. Well, hold on. I didn't mean to open that. I wanted to open this chest first. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Eve! Okay, yeah, no, I'm ready for this. Hopefully it's not a random order. Oh, darn it, it is. Oh, darn it! No. Retry. Ah, there we go. With plenty of time to spare as well. I don't know why the first one was so difficult. Anything of worth or value? Just some more advanced polymer material. Open this up, and then I actually have no clue where we're going to be relative to the rest of the desert. Oh. So it's a good thing we didn't try to take this route, just to end up at a locked gate. That would have been disappointing, to say the least. Wasteland Basin, huh? It looks like there's something up here. Oh. There's a cutscene up here. Should we just go back home? I was just trying to make my way back home. I didn't want to fight a Corruptor. Hey, big guy. Well, that's fine. You know what? I didn't really want to fight a Corruptor today. I mean, they did respawn me right next to him. Literally right next to where he... I mean, we'll try one more time. He just spits out yellow paint. It's like he's a big fan of that Nintendo game. The one with the Inklings, why isn't it coming to mind? Splatoon. Any of them, it could be any of the three. Games that I will buy, thoroughly enjoy playing for like a couple of weeks, and then not play again until like a year later when I plug one in and I play it again and I thoroughly enjoy it, and then once again, not play. It's kind of like, it's almost like RuneScape, except RuneScape usually gets its claws in me for like a whole month. This thing is a lot easier to fight than the last desert boss we ended up in a tango with, which is not to insult him. Like, I don't want to imply that this guy's some sort of pushover chump. That's exactly what I'm saying. I don't mean to imply it. You know, I want to make sure that I'm stating it outright. Because he deserves that. He's put up enough of a fight that he deserves to be, you know, called a pushover chump directly to his face. I'm not gonna die, and I'm also not gonna heal. I'm gonna do this. Oh no! I should have healed. I don't know why I'm so dumb. I absolutely deserved to die there. Every second of death that I just experienced was absolutely earned. I'm taking no risks. I'm taking no risks. I've already used 2 heals, even though I wasn't that badly damaged. I'm about to use another one because I just want to defeat the guy. We're almost there. Don't want to do this again. Jeez, I'm on my last heal. I don't know why I'm doing so much worse this round than I did last round. Last round, I felt like we had it in the bag easy. Jeez. We're about to die. Goodness me. Every time I feel like I have any sort of, I wouldn't even call it arrogance, just confidence in the game, I'm promptly reminded that I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. Let's, you know what, I'd love to explore down here. Let's leave. Let's go. Let's slip out of here. We'll take the secret road. Up back through here to that... was that a supply depot at the top here? Or depot, if you're so inclined. Which I am. I believe so, yes. There's a phone. Let's get back to town. This fella here, too, has a quest for us. But we're not gonna do his right now. No insult to him. You know, we'll get around to helping him eventually. But we gotta take these things one step at a time. You know? I mean, we just did 2 quests together, and it was a confusing mess, going all this way and that way around the wasteland. And now I don't know how to edit these videos, because each video, I'm assuming it's going to be 2 videos, each one's going to be like half a quest, so that's going to be convoluted.
I guess those weren't just empty words.
No, I'm back. I'm ready for some hairstyling.
You'd really help me.
Hopefully you don't require some sort of special currency. I have just regular money, please.
Please don't make it dull.
Oof. I guess that really got under your skin.
Yeah, apparently it did.
Now, shall I begin?
Just wanted established that I think Eve is... Okay. Alright, I see. I think Eve's beautiful the way she is. But it's fun to have different options. So, no matter what, I'm assuming we're still gonna have the big ponytail. It says planet diving tail. Yeah, so it just kind of changes the front of our hair. I wondered because you can make the ponytail long or short, and I was like, how does that fit in with also being able to style your hair? Can you... Oh, you can kind of change the color of it? But only kinda. You can kinda do other colors. Interesting. Well, I like the color of Eve's hair, so I'm good there. And then as for all these different hairstyles... I mean, maybe we're just used to looking at her? I feel like none of these... Well, this one. Well, I feel like her original is the best one. Oh, that matches the outfit we've got, for sure. Oh, okay, I like that. That's pretty decent. So I like this one. I like this one. And that's pretty much it. Looking at all of them. That one's okay. I just don't know if it's different enough to justify changing from this. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go ahead and unlock... Oh, they have different color options for the different styles. I see. I see. Can't imagine ever wanting her to have green hair. Looks like she has like an abnormally large forehead with that one. Now what do they put bangs on her? Oh, see, this is your worst nightmare. If you just made a slightly off-color joke, just loud enough for her to hear you at your table at the Applebee's, you don't want to see that coming towards you. I like this one. We're going to go ahead and unlock this one just with the normal hair color. Yes, there are other options, but I feel like with this outfit... Oh, that does match her eyes quite well, doesn't it? Oh, this is difficult! Oh, this must be how all of my female friends have felt over the years. When they've reached out and been like, what hairstyle should I go with? And I'm like, I don't care. This is how they were feeling. This crushing anxiety and the choice. I get it now. Okay, you know what? This is it. We're unlocking it.
It's always a pleasure to style your hair.
And you know what? At any point, if we want to, we can just set it back.
An excellent choice.
Want to make it green for a second?
Perfect.
No reason not to.
Like what you see?
No, I don't. Put it back to this.
It's always a pleasure to style your hair. Well, how do you like it?
I like it.
I'm not sure. I think I feel more confident. Adam, what do you think?
It looks less like we're talking and more like we're chewing gum.
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Adam, buddy, come on, pal. Getting a little flustered, a little hot under the collar, eh? What a funny guy. Neato. I like this. Okay, when we change outfits, we're definitely going to have to change hair to match moving forward. Oh, I thought this guy was coming up to, like, give me some sort of secret mission, but not be the first time.